lunch
Okay.
taco. So this right here is called the steak taco, the Patron steak taco. It consists of steak with the pico de gallo and avocado on it as well.
Look at that.
Yeah. Me
Inside
personally,
skirt
I love it
steak.
with the habanero all day long.
Wow. That steak is on point, dude. It's so juicy, so tender. It's not even fair how good this food is right now. Like. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another fun episode of America's Best Restaurants. Today we are here in Alvin, Texas at Happy Takos. And as you can see, I'm already inside and it smells amazing. I can't wait to have fun with the food and just chow down. I'm also gonna sit down with owner Victor and his two daughters, Susie and Gabby, and talk about their journey to having such an elite establishment. So as always, it's time to go have some fun, and as of course, get to the eat. All right, guys, so right now I'm back here in the kitchen with my guy Victor right now.
We're trying the Alhambra burrito today, for sure. Yes, sir.
I'm hyped, baby.
You hyped? Well, let's do this, man.
Yes,
what
sir.
we waiting for? You know what I mean? So, and some slice up some jalapenos for sure. I gotta throw it in here. Gotta have the onions, man. I love onions. Grab some bacon. I don't know if you guys like bacon, but I do.
Look at that meat. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What is that marinated in?
So we make our own special marination that actually, has to consist of different peppers, garlic, onions, and stuff.
Oh man, so this is gonna be just busted with flavor between the jalapenos, the onions, you got the marinated steak. Oh my goodness.
We have a homemade flour tortilla. So
That's homemade?
This is homemade, brother. So this is more thicker, so you get to taste that flour, that masa we call it.
Absolutely. That looks amazing too. That looks
Yeah.
delicious.
So now we gotta throw the cheese, man, because we gotta make it all melt real nice and neat to make it cool. So,
It always goes down easy if it's cheesy, baby.
oh man, look at this, look at this.
Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God.
see that? You
Look
see
at that. That is so good. I know this is gonna be hot, but you know what? Occupational hazard, baby. Occupational hazard.
That's what you chose to do.
Yes, sir. Oh. Oh. My fat boy senses are percolating. Oh my goodness. So cheesy. So flavorful. I love this homemade burrito show. I gotta give you my official 2 snaps and a Ric Flair. Woo! Cause that is bomb, baby.
All right, I'm glad you love it, bro. I'm glad you love it.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you very much,
Thank you, man. I got Victor here, of course, and then I have his 2 lovely daughters. I have Gabby and Susie here. First off, what am I looking at here?
This is the jumbo chilaquiles.
Jumbo chilaquiles.
Yes.
Okay.
Now that consists of, you got your chips in the bottom, and it's definitely drenched with mozzarella cheese all over. And after that, I mean, we have the special sauce that makes it a chilaquile style. It's a green tomato-based sauce, tomatillo sauce, I'm sorry. And then it comes with, we got steak, it's a stir steak, chopped up, and then also with 2 over medium eggs on it. So,
I got some of that egg in there. I got some of the steak in there. I got some of the tomatillo sauce. We going in.
there you go.
Oh.
Everybody's like,
I know, we're like,
bro, what you got? What's going on?
Wow. Wow. First off, I love the mixture of the tomatillo sauce and the sour cream.
Yeah.
Then with the cheese on top of it, and then them tortilla shells. I mean, these tortilla shells are really good, actually. Like,
yeah, we cut them up. We cut them here. We chop them up. We fry them ourselves. So it's really, we fried everything here. We make it just fresh on the spot. Yeah.
It's all right to have a little bit of extra in your mouth. That's how you know it's good.
you guys are just killing it, dish after dish after dish after dish. What do we got here?
But that's called the Hurricane Taco. And that's actually one of the tacos pretty popular, we're famous for. It's a homemade tortilla that basically has refried beans on the bottom, has a fried egg, seasoned potatoes, which are pan fried, a bacon strip, thick cut, and then with cheese on top, baby.
all in
So
one
take that bite.
breakfast.
Come on. That sauce. Yeah.
Oh, man. I love that. Yeah, that's a hit right there. Where do you get the idea for all these different variations?
Honestly, it was just our cravings. We just put things together, we kind of put a name to it and sold it.
Nice, nice. All right, now what's this guy right here?
That's the chubby.
The chubby chorizo.
Chubby chorizo. Wow, this is chubby. Wow, that is so flavorful.
Oh, yes.
I mean, we saucy.
Them sauces are on point. Great flavor, great heat, off the hook, man.
Yeah, that's homemade chorizo. That's not store-bought either.
That's the
Not
real
greasy.
That's
chorizo
one thing
meat.
about our product. We make everything from scratch. This is scratch kitchen, man. Everything from the sauces, the tortillas, to this marination, to everything you see here, we make ourselves.
All right.
So those were the breakfast tacos. Now we can move on to the lunch
Breakfast
tacos.
tacos.
The lunch
Okay.
tacos. So this right here is called the steak taco, the Patron steak taco. It consists of steak with the pico de gallo and avocado on it as well.
Look at that.
Yeah. Me
Inside
personally,
skirt
I love it
steak.
with the habanero all day long.
Wow, that steak is on point, dude. It's so juicy, so tender. It's not even fair how good this food is right now. Like, not even fair. Like, I want to keep on eating this, man.
Yeah.
We're not
appreciate
responsible for any addictions.
All right, now the last one.
The last one, so this right here is called a gringo taco. What a gringo taco, that's pastor, which is a marinated pork.
Ooh.
So that consists of the refried beans, has rice, it has cheese, it has sour cream, lettuce, tomato, and avocados, and of course that pastor meat.
All right, so I'm gonna put a little sauce on this bad boy. 'Cause
So you gotta sauce
I
it
forgot
up.
to put the sauce on the last one, so
Yeah.
now I gotta make up for lost time. You know
there
what I'm
you go.
saying? Look at this monster, bro. This
Yeah,
is
it's
a burrito that just didn't close. That's all this is. This is a burrito that didn't close. Oh man! Oh my god! Absolutely tremendous.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Flowers to the chefs,
Absolute round of applause.
Yeah.
Every dish that I've had here has been absolutely tremendous, and
Okay.
and when I say top notch, I mean top notch. And it's not just the flavor; it's the quality of the products that you guys have used.
Awesome.
Great job,
Appreciate
all
it,
three of
man.
you guys.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
Appreciate it,
Thank you
man.
very
Appreciate it for
But
sure.
you know, we're foodies, so we can't be selling things that we can't eat ourselves. So
We love it. We enjoy our food for sure.
Now I want to find out more about you guys. You guys have an amazing story.
Yeah.
You've been on an amazing journey, and you've overcome so much.
Yes.
But I want to start in the beginning. What did life look like before this restaurant?
It started with a food truck, man. I was telling you earlier, like basically, you know, we wanted to open a food business, and so my dad had a food truck, and that's the only reason we were able to get this food truck to come. Well, he shipped it from Oregon all the way here to Texas. That's a long drive. But you know, we help so many other different businesses to be able to, you know, achieve their dreams and their stuff. So this time it was more like, hey, let's do something for us, and that's what we went into the food truck business.
Because you guys were involved in marketing before this, right?
So yeah, we did marketing for a lot of other restaurants. We helped them with their brands, with their menus, with their pictures, with everything else. We could help them with marketing and branding. But like I said, we did that for about 8 years, and after that, we realized that, you know, a lot of people kind of can't stick to the things that we showed them. They go right back to the same old stuff. So we decided, you know what, let's build our own, since we got some restaurant background from my family and my wife's family. So we just decided to get a food truck to test our own theories on food, and that's how Happy Takos was born.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you guys had a food truck, then from there ended up moving into a gas station, correct?
Yeah.
So break down, you know, what was the steps that led you to there, and, you know, what was it like going from food truck to a gas station? Because I got to imagine, you know, not only is it a difference that you're kind of going to a brick and mortar, you know, from being in a food truck, but now you're sharing business space with someone else now.
Yep.
And it's a different kind of a clientele that you're getting coming through a gas station versus a food truck.
Oh, I remember, because it was me, my dad, and my mom from there. And then my sister, she would do the weekends because she was still in school. At this point, I think maybe had already graduated. But we'd be there, we'd all take shifts because it was different, because we had to be up early in the morning, like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Wow.
3 in the morning
And
to be
get
here
everything
for.
set up. And so we were not used to that time. So we'd all be like, okay, so whose day is it? We got to take a nap, like in between. So we'd all get up. We'd be there from 3 to 3, 4 to 3.
And you know how hard it is to get these girls up?
Yeah, I'm my mother's
Especially this
daughter.
one right here, man. I'm like,
And then because we weren't really known in Alvin too much yet, so we were and plus we're in a gas station, nobody's gonna be like, there's good food at the gas station, you know? I would always remember my mom, she's always perched right there at the counter. She'd be like, hey, what's happening? How's it going? It's a good morning. You got
great
your
customer
coffee,
service.
you got your stuff
Her
going.
service on game.
And then we'd have these char beans that we're really famous for. It's got like pork skin and all that good stuff, and then I can't disclose too much of what's in it. But she would always be like,
Service.
here, take this, take this. You think your
Offering
mama's beans are
samples
good.
everywhere.
You have to give them a little bit of sample so people can understand what you got, what kind of flavors you have. Is
Absolutely.
it good? Is it bad? I think, I mean, that's something that, you know, it was a learning lesson to us. We came here. But it's
Really
a battle,
great.
man. It's really a battle when it comes to stuff like that. But once you get the ball rolling like that, people trying stuff, they pretty much get to go. Honestly, I will say that for us to be there, you know, and work as a family, I think it was one of the best things that I was mentioned to you earlier. It's been one of the best moments of our life because it was a thing that we can do as a team, as a family together. And then after that, you know, be able to, first of all, we didn't stay open all late. It was just from 5 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. And after that, we had the time, the evening for ourselves. We were able to hang out, you know, go to dinner together and then be able to do trips together. So it was I would say the best 4 years because we were there for 4 years of our time, our life, you know, and so I thought it was just, you know, great memories, man. It's a great experience. And one thing I learned, and you know, and that's something also my wife said a lot, it's that you have to enjoy the journey, man. As you're doing something, as you're working and whatever it is, enjoy it because you're only going to go through this one time. Let's say you do achieve what you're looking for. After that, it's not going to feel the same. You're already up there, you're already doing things, but the whole feeling of, hey, we got new customers. Hey, we just met some new people. Hey, they enjoy the food. They're talking about it. They love it. I mean, or the growth and that kind. I mean, you have to enjoy, and then also enjoy the pain. You know, the falls and learn from it, and then go from there so people can understand. You know, and it's a positive thing. And we might look at it like it's bad when we fall, but it's the way we're learning. So I think that's a great thing. So enjoy the journey.
Absolutely.
That's the biggest thing. People say that a lot. I notice in some other places, some people, but we have to really, I know the meaning of it. So if you understand that, then you're good to go.
In the words of Jay-Z, Sean Carter, he has a line that I always like to use, and it's so simple, but every time I hit the ground, I bounce up like round ball.
Yeah.
Like, it's just as long as you bounce back from whatever the difficulties are, then you're still in the game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just as long as you get back up,
You get back up.
then that's what matters the most.
Yeah, so the city, you know, has been supported by coming in, you know, trying the product. So we were established already for 4 years, and that was the good thing, you know.
Yeah,
so
they
we
really
had
got
that
to know
love,
our
that support.
family as a unit.
And so after opening, I mean, I think it was about 5 months, I would say, roughly, 5 months into opening, everything's going great. And suddenly my wife, as she started feeling really ill, she got this pain, and really big pain in her stomach that we had to go to the hospital, rush her out. And that's when we found out, you know, there was something more than just a regular, normal stomach ache or whatever, you know.
She ended up having 90% kidney failure.
Oh, God.
And
Two different diseases, I
two
think.
different infections in her kidneys. That led to a skin infection that turned into sepsis.
Wow.
That part it's hard, man, because when you think you have it all, like coming together, you know, like when you think everything's going good after such struggle, you know, and then opening the doors finally, man, we made it through this hardship part, and then everything's good, and then your wife, your spouse gets sick, and then to the point that this is not a regular sick, it's just, this is a big illness, and to not realize that, you know, she was gonna pass. It was just more of, okay, maybe just temporarily, about a month, okay, you're gonna get better, okay, but it really wasn't, it wasn't what we expected, and then after that, man, 5 months being good, she gets sick, I leave work, I start taking care of her for 4 months. I think she lasted about 4 months in the hospital before God just picked her up, you know. And
that came with challenges because we went from, you know, being the kids to being the restaurant runners. So we had to run the restaurant, me and my sister together, while he was taking care of our mom. So it was a weird shift that we had to learn from only being open for 6 months in our brick and mortar to becoming, you know, owners and running the restaurant without our two main people, which were mom and dad. So like we learned how to do it, but it took a lot for those 4 months. It took a lot from us.
Your story really touches me, and I'm trying not to get choked up myself because my mother also passed suddenly from sepsis.
So sorry about that.
So
yeah, it's hard.
And she never got to see where I ended up.
Yeah.
You know, so I understand exactly where you guys are coming from, and I know that she's looking down on what this place is. This place is amazing, and what you guys have accomplished is amazing. And you're right, she set you guys up for success. Now that you've gone through these tribulations and have come out on the other side, what does the future now look like for Happy Takos?
We're definitely excited. We've been here almost 2 years now with this brick and mortar. In general, I think overall we've been in business for like 6 years. So now I think it's time for us to start expanding a little bit. We have other communities that come travel from different places, and we've seen other locations that we are able to probably hit another community where we can be able to establish Happy Tacos. So we want to grow. The answer to that is we want to grow, and like I said, and build the legacy if we can. That's and ensure food, man, and our story, I guess, with people that they can try us out. Oh man!
From the bottom of my heart, absolute pleasure and honor
man.
meeting you guys.
Appreciate you, man. It's a pleasure you guys coming here, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for swinging by, and now you know a place in Alvin, Texas. Whenever you're in Texas, what to come to. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for joining America's Best Restaurants.
Absolutely, man.
Thank y'all for
Absolutely, I
having
appreciate
us.
that for having us. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, so I just had a phenomenal time here at Happy Tacos. First off, the food was absolutely amazing. Everything that I tried today, trust me when I tell you, I can't say the names of half of this stuff, but everything that I had today was amazing. But more than just the food itself, the people were amazing. I loved sitting down and talking to Victor, Gabby, and Susie, hearing about their journey, hearing about the genesis of this great restaurant, hearing about their trials and tribulations, and then the resilience that it took to still be here and have such a great establishment. At the end of the day, they live with the motto, life without tacos is no life at all. But with that said, it's time to keep it pushing. I'm Theo Williams for America's Best Restaurants. Hope to see you.